know who motherfucking representing it here tonight. Hold on, hold on.
Okay, so with the World Cup coming out this year in FIFA 18, the foot draft actually made its debut in the World Cup game mode, and there's a few things different to the normal foot draft mode in the World Cup. So for starters, chemistry. So the main thing is you need to get full chemistry in a foot draft. Now, in the normal FIFA 18 Ultimate Team, chemistry involves the club, the nation, and the league. However, in the World Cup mode, it's a bit different because it's the World Cup. It's a more nation side of football, so it goes on the continent and then your nation. So if it's in the same continent, you get a yellow link, and if it's in the same nation and continent, you then therefore get a green link. Now, so to start off, to build a good draft, you need to get a good formation. Now, if you want to go for high rated drafts, you're best looking at wingers. So you want to get formations with left wing and right wing, as well 3 at the back formations because you get less defenders. Often in terms of defenders in FIFA 18, they're quite low rated. Your attackers like your Messi, your Ronaldo, your Neymar are all high rated players, and they're all attacking players. So you want to get as many attacking spots as possible. So the 3-4-2-1 is honestly the ideal formation you want to get. Same for the 3-4-3, and that's what I'm doing right now. You can see a bit of gameplay in the background. Formation. Just make sure you get a good formation there. Get wingers in there, and you want to a high rated draft. Next, your captain. Pick a captain, right? And you want to decide what continent you're going for. Are you building a Europe draft? Are you building a South America draft? And does your captain have that chemistry? So say you want to build a South America draft and you've got a Messi, take the Messi. If you build a Europe draft, you want to get a Europe captain, right? Moving on, I haven't done this in this draft, but I highly recommend 100% start off with your goalkeeper. Your goalkeeper, then you can build your team around. Say you've got a Europe, let's say a Europe striker is your captain, but your goalkeeper is a South America. You get 2 goalkeeper spots. If you get 2 non-Europe goalkeepers, then it's going to be hard to get full chem. So build your team around the goalkeeper. After you've done that, in your first goalkeeper selection, you don't get the right card you want, move on to the second one. If you get it in that one, great. If not, adapt, change your team. After that, I do recommend doing your defenders. And let's say you only got 1 out of the 3 defenders which get chemistry. So say you've been on a Europe draft and you only get 1 Europe centre back, I'd then move on to your bench and try and get some more Europe centre backs. As well, what I do recommend is, like I said with the defence, if you don't get the full 3 Europe defenders you want, say you've been on a Europe team, I would personally go to the bench then. I haven't done it in this draft again because this was a bit of a random draft I found on my account. I would recommend, if you don't get the players in the starting 11 what you need, go into your bench and try and get them players next. And as well, this is a bit of an odd method right here, a bit of a tip. Look at your selections. So let's say you've done 3 selections in a row and they've all been bad selections. Now, probability wise, your next selection, your 4th selection, has to be a good one, right? Surely. So you want to save, if you've got right now a decent defence, a decent midfield, but a bad attack, and you just have 3 bad selections in a row. Now, judging by that, personally, I would then go to the attack slots and go for my 4th selection on the basis that it's going to be a good card because you've had 3 bad ones in a row. So just think about the algorithms of the players that you're getting and the selections. I think it's a bit of a, I don't know, I think you could use that method. However, I think it's a bit like hit and miss, if you get what I mean. And as well, a big tip for the future of the foot drafts: when EA bring out special cards in the World Cup mode, you want to think, okay, so I've just gone and got myself a normal Messi, but I know Messi has 2 other special cards which are higher rated. Is it really worth taking the normal Messi, or do I hold out for the higher rated Messi? It's always one thing to consider, and always has been in the foot draft, and they're basically the main 5 or so tips you want to bear in mind while you're doing your foot drafts.